Good morning, I'm Earth Dr. Reese Halter, and you're listening to Earthcast, SOS.com. More than 20,000 Louisiana residents rescued from homes and cars. 12,000 peeps in shelters. 40,000 homes and businesses minus electricity. 6 people dead. Since Wednesday, over 30 inches of rainfall in southeastern Louisiana and southern Mississippi. Historic levels of rivers rising. 1,400 Louisiana bridges must be inspected. Louisiana is highly susceptible to sea level rising, with much of the state's low-lying land. Now, there's concern for mosquitoes carrying Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. With high heat and humidity, this is a nightmare. Welcome to a warming world. A warmer atmosphere, you see, holds more moisture and releases torrents of rainfall. The global temperature is 1.13 C and rising from burning and releasing 50 billion tons of heat-trapping fossil fuel gases each year globally. The climate is in crisis. Heat waves around the world are rising. Already this year, India set a new temperature record of 124 degrees Fahrenheit, and Kuwait and Iraq both reached 129 degrees Fahrenheit, a new Eastern Hemisphere temperature record. There's only one answer to this crisis. Stop all exploration and extraction of fossil fuels now. Stop subsidizing fossil fuels $5.6 trillion annually. If we take the most aggressive attack now from the IPCC 2014 report and cut global carbon pollution now, by mid-century, carbon dioxide will have peaked at 443 parts per million. By the way, it's just a tick over 400 parts per million right now. Even at this, sea level will rise by at least 3 or 4 feet globally. And temperature will peak at 2°C, which will still give us horrendous extreme weather. Any other scenario is too unimaginable to forecast. My colleagues in Australia at the Climate Commission issued this warning 5 years ago. That's in 2011. The risk of future climate change to our economy, society, and environment are serious and grow with each degree of further temperature rise. Minimizing these risks requires rapid, deep, and ongoing reductions to the global greenhouse gas emissions. We must begin now if we are to decarbonize our economy and move to clean energy sources by 2050. This decade is critical. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 years and 4 months left in this decade. The Australian federal government still promoting fossil fuels. They've opened up 2 new coal mines and are in the process of greenlighting BP to extract 1.9 billion barrels of heat-trapping, climate-altering oil and gas from the Great Australian Bight Marine National Park. What the frack? By burning those barrels of Great Australian Bight oil and gas, it will speed up the rate of melt of glaciers, doubling meltwater every decade. Genocide, dystopia globally. Is anyone listening? We must not go quietly down this unacceptable pathway of burning more fossil fuels. Here in America, 31 major scientific organizations recently wrote the White House saying to reduce the risk of the most severe impacts of climate change, greenhouse gas emissions must be reduced substantially. Stumpy Trumpy intends to burn more fossil fuels. Genocide. In November, vote Hillary Kane because they understand the climate is in crisis and that failing to plan is planning to fail. Hashtag save nature now. Hashtag love nature. Hashtag love is the solution. Earthcast SOS depends upon you, the listeners. So don't be shy. Come on to drreese.com, DRREESE.com. Scroll to the bottom of the page and click on that donate button. And pick yourself up any number of terrific books on bees, trees, seas, wild weather, or life, the wonder of it all. Just do it. drreese.com. I'm Earth Dr. Reese Halter, reminding you to protect our planet.